RNY here, coming to you with my week 45 post-op update. It is January 16th, 2019, and apparently I can't find a comfortable spot to hold the camera in, so please do not mind the movement. Again, we're in the truck too, and it is also moving. I had surgery on March 7th, 2018 at Guelph General Hospital in Guelph, Ontario, Canada, with Dr. Jules Fouté-Nalong. I'm 5'7", 39 years old. My highest weight in March of 2017 was 343.6 pounds. My surgery weight was 316.4 pounds. And my current weight today is 223.6 pounds. So from my highest weight, that is a loss of 120 pounds even. That is, from my surgery weight, that's a loss of 92.8 pounds. And I'm smiling even though this week it is a gain of 1.6 pounds. It's a gain because it was that time of the month. Yay, go me. The joys of being a woman. So, that's okay. It's just finishing today, so I'm gonna weigh myself again on Friday, even though I won't come to you guys again until next week, just to see, like, once the bloat is completely gone, what my weight really is, because, well, like most people, not everyone, but most people, that screws with me. Everybody's different. Everybody gains, or some people gain more, some people don't gain anything, some people lose even around that time. Some people only gain a little. I only seem to gain a little. So, that's cool. So, last week I think I came to you guys and I said that I had found some sugar-free options that were sweetened with like stevia and xylitol and erythritol and whatnot, to help me curb my cravings. And I started thinking about it, and while I don't mind having those options available to me, I think even still we need to be careful of things of that nature, because I was never one to crave sweets so much. Like, I mean, don't get me wrong, I enjoy chocolates and, you know, sour keys, and gummy worms and gummy bears, just like a lot of people do and whatnot, but my thing was chips and dip before. Now, the funny thing is, since surgery, chips and dip don't bother me. I mean, like, I've had some chips here and there. I still enjoy the crunchy, salty combination, which I think was a lot of the reason why I like chips and dip. Pre-surgery, but now, I'm sorry, pre-surgery, I did crave sweet things, but not very often. Not like chips and dip. Like chips and dip, I can make it a meal for every single meal, every day, and wouldn't even freaking blink an eye. Didn't care about pop, didn't care about chocolate or sweets or anything like that. Chips and dip, that was my thing. Now, I just can't seem to, or sometimes, I shouldn't say all the time because it's not all the time, I can't seem to get rid of that craving for sweet. And I wonder if it's a lot to do with still having traces of sugar in my diet. Because, like, they pretty much put sugar in just about everything. And I don't like, I'm not sure about Hellmann's mayonnaise, but, like, okay, so I use Kraft mayonnaise for my food choice. sugar in Kraft Miracle Whip. Now, they put even less in their mayo, and I've just recently switched to the mayo, but there's still sugar in it. Some of the spices that I use have sugar in them, in the blend, and I mean, like, there's one in particular, like, it's maple bacon. I think it's got brown sugar in it, it's got maple syrup in it, and when I looked up the stats on it, it was 1 gram of carbohydrate. Yeah, I think 1 gram, no, that's not right. It was a very minute amount for 1 gram of the seasoning. It was like, I don't know, I can't even remember, but so I'm still getting trace amounts of sugar. And I noticed too, I mean, yesterday I was craving a little bit sweet, so I had a few mints, and then I was fine. But I noticed when I've had a lot of sugar in my diet recently, I really crave the sweets, and I'm wondering if it's because I'm detoxifying. Is when I'm wondering if that's when I'm craving sweets the most. Because I did have sweets over Christmas, you know, with the butter tart squares and the lemon squares and everything like that. And the first week when we came back out, I'm not gonna lie, it was horrible, because I had pretty well detoxed before we went home for Christmas, just to reintroduce it and have to re-detox again. And now I'm going through even more hell because I had already cleaned my system out of this, just to reintroduce it back in several weeks later. And now I'm really thinking about it, because it's something that the more I do, the more I'm paying attention to. And so your brain stays on it longer, I find. It really is a mental condition when you're trying to detoxify from something, as well as a physical. You know, whether it's smoking or some drug that you may have done or still do or whatever. Sugar's a drug too, really, because it gives us a sense of euphoria when we eat it. It makes us feel good about ourselves while we're ingesting it, and, you know, gives us a sense of pleasure. But then, especially for those of us, I think, that have gained weight, or those of us that have eating disorders, it turns into a sense of depression after the euphoria from eating whatever it is that has the sugar that you're enjoying in the moment is done and gone, and you're coming down off of the sugar high, because it really does create a high. So I think that's what we all get caught up in. And so I started really thinking about it after I put that video out, and I had a whole bunch of mints, and I had a whole bunch of gum, and I had some chocolate and whatever, and it was fine. And, you know, like, the chocolate I had once a day, not every day, but some days. It's gone now, and that's fine. You know, and I consumed it as a treat. Same with the mints, but I found that the mints I was don't affect your glycemic score as much. It's still calories. It's still 3 to 5 pieces, or 3 to 5 calories per piece. You know, so and for a whole pack of gum, like the pure gum, I think it's like 10 calories for 2 pieces, and if there's 9 pieces in there, right, like it adds up. Sorry, Timber is standing beside me smiling because Daddy is playing with him. Yeah, my baby. So at the end of the day, these things are empty calories, and I really started thinking about it because I really started consuming them a lot. And while it helped me, or while it gave me a safer option to ingest while I was detoxifying off the sugar, and gave me something that I wouldn't be as addicted to, I still found it to be a crutch because it's empty calories and I was using it in place of something else. Now, mind you, it's easier to stop consuming those because I don't find stevia sweetened things and erythritol sweetened things to be as addicting as sugar sweetened things, obviously. But they can still be addicting in their own right, and it can become a habit, and that just like everybody else, I did this to get healthy and to be a better me and to be able to live life and not die at an earlier age of heart disease or liver disease or, you know, get diabetes or whatever, you know, have some obscure thing happen to me because I was super morbidly obese. You know, and there's a lot of people out there that were a lot heavier than I was. There's a lot of people that were around the same weight that I was. And there's a lot of people that were lighter than I was. But we all do it for the same reasons, because we don't want to deal with those things. And so while I was thinking about it, one of the thoughts that crossed my head was that I was using it for a crutch. I needed to stop doing that because I did this so that I could teach myself better things, so that I can learn healthier habits. And that, to me, while being a healthier alternative, because it's less addicting, it's exactly that. It's less, but it's still addicting to a certain degree, and that's something that I didn't want. And I already have an addiction that I've spent a lot of time battling, and I don't need more. And honestly, if I were to pick any addiction, it would be going to the gym or anything like that. But because of my lifestyle and because of what I do for a living, that's not an option for me at this point in my life. Maybe it will be one day, but it's just not right now. You know, not to say that I'm not going to do something so that I become more physically active once the weather warms up and the snow's gone, you know, whatever. Because there's lots I can do out here still in between certain loads or during certain loads, right? So, but regardless of all that, something that we all need to be aware of is transfer addiction is very real. And it doesn't necessarily mean that you shop more, whether it's for all of it. Some people transfer their food addiction onto other types of food, and I found that that's what I think I'm doing. And while that's okay because I'm searching out the healthier options, it's not okay because I don't want that to turn into I'm not consuming a meal with, you know, my protein and whatever extras I have besides my protein into I'm eating a pack of gum and eating a handful of mints and a couple of rows of chocolate, and oh, there you go, that's all my calories from my meal, and not a single ounce of it was protein. You know, maybe a little bit of protein from the chocolate maybe, but yeah, that's not something I wanted to do. So while it's something that I will continue to use, when the cravings are really bad, if they are, because I've actually found that they've let up a lot this week, in the past week. So, I'm sorry, I lost my train of thought. While there's something I will continue to use to help curb the cravings, it's going to be something that I use sparingly, just so it doesn't become an addiction, and that's something that I'm going to have to keep in mind. And, you know, like I've got my book, I do write things down, and that is one of the points: crutches and empty calories. And the gums, the chocolate mints in the gum, you know. So that's, as well as doing these videos and being able to rewatch them as I choose. I have my book to look back on as well and read. And when, I mean, like, I don't write down all the points every week. But if I feel they're really important, I will write them down just to give me something to remind me that this is what I was thinking about this week, or this is what I want to talk about this week, so that when I do look back later on, I can be like, oh yeah, you know. So regardless of all that, oh yeah, I love the double chin. Gotta really squeeze the face in to do it now, but you know, now that I'm all red, yeah, go me. We're on our way home. We're headed back to Winnipeg right now. I think I said it, oh no, I didn't. I said it in an instant message to somebody. I'm gonna weigh myself on Friday when we're home, because we're gonna be home tomorrow night. So I'm going to weigh myself Friday morning when I get up and see what my weight is, because the rest of the bloat and everything from that time will be gone. And it'll be interesting to see what the number is, because I got a challenge going on with a couple of my friends on Instagram. One of us is real close at 220.4. Lucky her. Pretty much, the challenge is just whoever gets it to 219 first gets all the bragging rights. Yeah. So we'll see. But, yeah. I need to go back to bed now, because I've only had, like, maybe an hour of sleep today. And, yeah. I will see you guys all next week. Everybody have a great week, and I hope to come to you with a good week again next week. Take care, everyone. Thanks. Oh, thank you, everybody, for being here, supporting me, and to those of you who have subscribed and stayed, I really appreciate every single ounce of it. and I do read all of your comments, and I may not comment on what you say, but I do read them, and I do take what you say into consideration. And I know I don't really comment on many